Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and the update is out now. It is actually called Breach. So I'm guessing we're breaching doors. So now we're just doing actions to the emoji as well. Anyway, it is Breach. It is an expedition that lasts for 3 weeks. It is a Halloween expedition. So let's get into the details. But as always, you guys know, I put the detail page down below in the description. So if you want to check it out, absolutely go over there. But this is Expedition 20. It's only an expedition. I mean, I'm assuming these parts will make their way into the game proper, but let's get into the details. So, Expedition 20 Breach comes out October 22nd, which is today. And then it says, the intro is, it's hard to believe it's only been a little more than a month since our tiny No Man's Sky team launched the super ambitious Voyagers. Technically, it's been 6 weeks, so that's a month and a half, but okay. We spent over a year pouring a lot of love into it. So it has been incredible for the team to watch the reaction and see us hit our highest player numbers since launch. That is freaking awesome. We genuinely never thought that would happen. What a journey it's been. Yeah, they reached over 100,000 concurrent players, which, yeah, they have not reached since 2016 release. So that's freaking amazing. And then it goes on to say our update for Halloween is called Breach, and it leans into the thrill of custom ship assembly, spacewalking, skydiving, and community spirit introduced in Voyagers. It is free to download today for existing players. There you are. Then this is the Breach Expedition. In Breach, players will traverse a desolate and abandoned universe, and on their travels encounter the abandoned remains of ill-fated Corvette ships, all ripe for scavenging ship modules to add to your Corvette building arsenal. So it looks like we're doing an expedition. They give you a basic Corvette to start with, and then as you travel, as you jump between systems, they will have different ships that you have to scavenge, and that's brand new. We can actually break off parts of like crashed or derelict Corvettes and add them to our collection. That's pretty awesome. Excavating these wrecks will yield an array of Corvette pieces, including rare vertical parts, which unlock a whole new range of building configurations for the more creative designers. Among the exclusive expedition rewards, there's also a set of Atlas-themed modules for those wanting to demonstrate their allegiance to the all-seeing entity. So they're adding in a whole bunch, a lot of new building parts for the Corvette. The spooky Breach Expedition embraces the darker side of the universe and will also lure the bravest travelers towards the ominous and exotic purple solar systems, which players will first glimpse in Worlds Part 2 back in January. The planets in these systems are particularly foreboding with their deep abyssal oceans, unearthly entities, and the notorious imposing volatile gas giants. The Breach Expedition begins today, October 22nd, and will run for approximately 3 weeks. I purposely wanted to put that in there because we've had a couple of them that they've jumped around, extended. So this is on the dang page. When they decide to extend it or to shorten it, they'll probably remove this. So I want to make sure there's evidence of this. Last time I went to go check, they already deleted it or adjusted it, so I couldn't get a screenshot. Anyway, 3 weeks. So it should last through November, like the end of November, right in time for Expedition replays, you guys. Space wreckage. In the far reaches of deep space, wrecked Corvettes can now be encountered and salvaged. As far as we know, this is only for the expedition. This is not in the normal game proper, just in the expedition. They will probably add this in to the game, like the normal game, afterwards, but as of right now, it is just in the expedition. Step out into zero gravity to explore these hollow hulks and equip your multi-tool laser to dismantle their valuable modules. Then repurpose the scrap to build your dream ship at the Corvette workshop. So you can't grab it, pull it off one ship and just attach it. You still have to go to the actual landing pad to build your Corvette. You just basically break off a piece, put it in your inventory, and then take it to the building landing pad. And then new Corvette modules, a significant number of new modules are now salvageable from deep space Corvette wrecks and planetary scrap heaps. These include new landing gear, shields, weapons, connectors, and a number of highly requested wedge-shaped modules that enable a huge variety of creative and complicated Corvette builds. But as of right now, they have not increased like the building number, like the count. We're still locked to 100 pieces. So they might be adjusting that in the future, but right now they're just adding new parts. So you can make something even more cool, but you're still limited to that 100-piece limit. So guys, the Breach expedition is out now. There's technically a content update. They're adding more Corvette parts, but it's not like a traditional update where it's like a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's also an expedition. This is more focused on the expedition, and a lot of this stuff is only going to be found in the expedition. So get out there, start your expedition, go do it. We only have 3 weeks to do it, and I will see you guys next time.